Here are 5 Medicare mistakes to avoid. What's up, friends? Rob here, the Medicare Minister with Agape Insurance and Financial Group in North Mississippi. And today I'm going to break down 5 mistakes that you want to be aware of that you do not want to make if you are new to Medicare, if you're turning 65 and you're looking at Medicare and it's confusing and it's overwhelming and you just don't know which direction to go. Then you want to watch this entire video because these mistakes could cost you hundreds and even thousands of dollars and also create just a lot of frustration and worry that you do not need. So mistake number 1 is missing your Medicare enrollment periods. If you're about to be eligible for Medicare, then you need to make some decisions about your future healthcare coverage, and you don't want to miss these enrollment periods because it could cost you. Not only could it cost you money, but with certain plans, it could cost you a free pass or a get out of jail free card in being able to get that plan to take care of your healthcare needs. Okay, so I'm going to talk first about your initial enrollment period. That begins 3 months before your 65th birthday month, the month of your 61st birthday, right? The month that you turn 65, and ends 3 months after your 65th birthday month. Now, this happens with one exception. If your birthday is on the 1st of the month, this will cause your enrollment period to begin 1 month earlier. Now, during your initial enrollment period, you can enroll in Original Medicare, A and B, a Medicare Advantage plan, or Medicare Part D. Missing these enrollment periods could also result in financial late enrollment penalties when you try to enroll later. So I cannot stress this enough. You want to make sure that you do not mess up or miss these Medicare enrollment periods. Medicare mistake that I want you to avoid is missing your Medigap or your Medicare supplement open enrollment. So once you're enrolled in Medicare Part A and B, there's a 6-month enrollment period for your Medigap or your Medicare supplement plan. Same thing, I'm using those words interchangeably on purpose. This window begins with your Part B effective date and is a one-time election. Now, here's the reason you don't want to mess this one up. And that's because when you first go on Medicare, what's going to happen is they're going to guarantee you the plan despite your medical history and any medications that you're taking. If you miss those windows, now you have to be underwritten for that same Medigap or Medicare supplement plan, which could result in a denial or paying 2 to 3 times higher that initial rate if you were going brand new to Medicare or just beginning to start your Part B effective date. Okay, so we don't want to mess that up. Now, before I talk about mistake number 3, I just want to remind all of you, please like, comment, subscribe, share this with someone who needs to hear this information today. Maybe they're new to Medicare, or maybe they're confused and overwhelmed as well. And then also, when you subscribe, turn on the notification buttons. That way, you are notified every time that we drop fresh content like this. This just helps us get found in the YouTube search engine and being able to help more people like yourself. All right, so let's go on to mistake number 3, choosing the wrong coverage path. Here's what I mean. There's 2 main routes when it comes to going on Medicare. Route number 1 is I go Original Medicare with a supplement or Medigap plan with a Part D for my prescription drugs and any other ancillary plans that you may need to fill in those gaps of Medicare. Or another popular route, which is the second main route, is the Medicare Advantage, or what's known as the Part C plan. Now, here's the challenges. One, from my experience, has better, more comprehensive coverage. That's the Original Medicare route. However, it does cost you more. There's more skin in the game that you have on a monthly basis to be protected on the back end better. The second route, which is the Medicare Advantage route, usually is 0 premium and they give you all of these extra benefits like dental, vision, hearing, a gym membership, over-the-counter card, et cetera, et cetera. However, there are some gaps in those plans that you have to be aware of. There's co-pays built in throughout the whole plan, as well as a max out-of-pocket that you need to be aware of. So you definitely don't want to mess that up, and you want to be able to get with a seasoned advisor and broker like us here at Agape, so that way we can go through those two options for you and find out what's the best for your healthcare needs as well as your budget. And if you do not have someone to work with, we would be more than happy to work with you. This is at no cost to you. We will give you a free consultation and review to point you in the right direction to help you get set up on the right path for you. Okay, so the number should be on the screen, or that usually the number is down in the video description. All right, so number 4 Medicare mistake we don't want to make is we want to make sure that we enroll in a prescription drug plan. So if we're choosing to go on original Medicare, then we want to make sure that we enroll in a standalone prescription drug plan or RX plan. Now, if we enroll in the Medicare Advantage plan, generally those are going to have the prescription drugs built into them unless there's a special exception, like if you're on veteran coverage or if you have a Part D late enrollment penalty for any reason. So I have videos for that. That's a message for another day. But in this particular case, we don't want to make the mistake of not enrolling in a prescription drug plan, because it could result in a late enrollment penalty that follows you for the rest of your life. I cannot tell you how many clients that I've sat down with who have these penalties. I just talked to someone the other day who was in their 80s and had never been on a prescription drug plan with Medicare. And so they had basically a 20-year late enrollment penalty following them, and now they really need that drug plan. But not only do they have to pay the drug plan amount and premium, which the lowest drug plan for 2023, or one of the lowest, is $11.20. However, you have to take that 20-year penalty and add it to that $11.20. So you definitely don't want to make the mistake of not enrolling in a prescription drug plan. And then finally, the last Medicare mistake we don't want to make, we want to be warned about, is working with the wrong agent or advisor. And let me say this very bluntly, but also very gracefully, is I personally don't believe you should work with a captive agent. And the reason for that is because a captive agent only represents one company. And there's no one size fits all, in my opinion, when it comes to working with each individual Medicare beneficiary's Medicare. And so you want to work with a broker or advisor like ourselves here at Agape, because we work with a lot of companies across the country. We're in most states, and if we're not, we can help you get plugged into someone that we trust, that we know will take good care of you. But the reality is, when you only work with one company, everybody gets shoved into that one company, and it could cost them hundreds, even thousands of dollars over their lifetime, okay? Or they could get put on the wrong plan for their healthcare needs. So working with the right advisor and right agent is very, very crucial to your overall success going on Medicare. And I just want to say this as I get ready to close today, is if you do not have someone you're working with, the number's on the screen. We would be more than happy to talk with you and work with you. We do not charge anything for this, and we would love to give you a no-cost review and consultation and point you in the right direction and make sure that you get set up successfully for your Medicare journey. Thanks for watching this video today. God bless you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.